Hello Pisces, and welcome to your general reading. If you just found my channel, welcome and thank you for being here. All right, let's see what's going on. Wow. Will-o'-the-wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Something you don't see, something that maybe gets revealed. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. Wow. Okay, these cards are flying. Sky dancers, surrender. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. And jeweled web, connectivity. Bottom of the deck, hollow bone, teachability. And every time I see this, there is a strong lesson in whatever is going on. I just saw 308. You can look that up on your own. Okay. I'm getting a significant message that when something is easy, when something is available to you or someone, that there's really very little thought that goes into, what it took to get it or attain it, because you have it. Someone could be learning this lesson. Someone could also be in a situation where they've needed to be more resourceful, rely on other people. I'm picking this up intuitively. If you get a different meaning from this, please take it. But I'm kind of getting that this is, okay, if something is available to me, what can I do with it? Maybe this is about connecting with other people. Maybe this is turning a new leaf in one's life where maybe someone was, I don't know, materialistic or focused on all of the visual trappings in life and less so on what's super meaningful. It's like, whoa. And maybe this could indicate that someone has been a little down on their luck, and if that luck doesn't change, boy, it sure puts having enough or excess into perspective. Okay, I don't know where we're going with this, but could be kind of a deep message. So Pisces, let's see what's going on. The Lovers. This could have to do with a significant connection, the choice around that. Firm foundation. Interesting. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. Is truth, clarity. Cutting out what is unnecessary. Is this about indulgences? I don't know. Let's keep going. Bottom of the deck, temperance. Interesting. After I said indulgences. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. Deception and envy. Suffering in silence. And the world. Ooh. The meaning that's coming through for me, it actually makes me really emotional. There is something about, I'm just saying I, and whoever that is, please just place yourself where it makes sense. But someone is saying, I can see that my life and what is meaningful to me is so much more clear and so much less about these very trivial or surface types of trappings, when by comparison I look at what others are going through. And I don't know if this is like a global kind of thing, but that's the vibe I got from this energy. Like others are really, they're hurting. And I'm seeing this on sort of a macro level. I'm reaching someone who is realizing that I don't know. Like I don't want to pick on anybody's choices, but maybe I just use myself as an example. After having left, a big corporate job and entering into something quite different, very spiritual, it changes you. It changes you, and what is important really, really shifts. I want to get clarifiers. Ace of Swords. That's a lot of cards. Okay, Ace of Swords. King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. The truth could be that someone is realizing, I have enough to give. Okay, Spirit said lay them down. We're going to keep all of them. Okay. Wow. This sort of realization I feel with the Ace of Swords. I don't know why I'm hearing this and how to correlate it to the story, but there was a price to be paid for something. Okay, was it greed? I don't know. Let's keep going. Deception and envy, the Seven of Swords. Eight of Cups. Temperance, again. We have that right here. The Fool and Strength. What it feels like to me is that whatever you had to play along with, or whoever is represented here had to play along with or wanted to achieve, it's almost like suddenly there is what more is there out there? What does life have to offer? How do I get to that place? The Fool's Strength. It feels to me like someone has stepped back, taken a break, or let go of some sort of long-held belief or even a goal. Maybe bottom of the deck, Six of Wands, it was how do I look? Are appearances, deceptive? And there's a stepping back from that. And I feel like it's a shift in mindset. Whether this has become sort of, addictive or something like that, I feel like the moral of this so far in my intuitive sense is that either the trappings weren't all that good, it wasn't a big deal, or wow, when I release the need to, I don't know, amass money or look good or something like that, suddenly what other people or whatever I haven't seen, whatever I didn't understand about others or that, or a person's perspective, if it was just a perspective shared, suddenly it's like somebody puts on the brakes and they're really like looking at themselves and looking at a situation with a whole different viewpoint. It's a new perspective. I just saw 1111. What is this suffering in silence? It feels like a very spiritual message. Like, I don't know. We can live in these little small worlds, and maybe even we complain when we're like, oh, why didn't I get considered for this or that? Why did everybody take the last piece of pie? They could have slivered one in half to leave me a little something. But it's like when you look at something like that, how trivial it becomes. Suffering in silence, Nine of Swords, what is that? Oh my gosh, wow. The Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Two of Swords. I'm being compelled to look at the bottom of the deck. Four of Wands, Hermit. I sort of feel like, and yes, we have a pair represented here, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is about someone who has the means to be charitable. I feel like there is like a call to action. Two of Cups. Supporting others, showing love to others, children. Okay, let's keep going. What is the World? The Magician. The Nine of Pentacles. The Empress. Wow. This is a turning point. And it feels to me like there is something significant that one possesses to like, there's, okay, I'm hearing alchemy. Something is being birthed, and I feel like it's because there's the means or the know-how to do it. This could be a creative idea. It could be something you've been manifesting. You might want to be independent of a certain something, and you can do it. This is also a very, I'm just getting like a compassionate, kind, and generous energy. Wow, this feels so deep. Let's take a look at what is Spirit showing you, Pisces. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Wow. By comparison, I mean, someone may be saying, I've got it really good. Look at this person just in the lap of luxury. I know this is really specific, but clearly it needed to be heard. I'll pull these out, but here's what we have. Okay. The Hierophant, no nothingness. Fighting in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles again. Ripeness. Like I feel like this is a pivot point. And then we have totality. The Five of Wands energy. But in this deck, it's like, if they let me go, will you catch me? I'm really getting a strong sense of you have like a fight within you that others don't. It feels to me like as you kind of survey your circumstances, the needs of others become really apparent. Wow. Okay, this is really, really interesting. Okay, I got to show you this. Burden. Now that they were under these, so I'm going deeper because it feels like it tells a bigger story. We have the Miser, and we have the Empress, and the Star. Now, it feels to me like there is a strong sense of being willing to share. It feels like help is on the way for someone who needs it. It feels to me like there's even a mindset shift that happens when you can put yourself in someone else's shoes. I know this is kind of out there. Let's take a look at what is Spirit asking you to do or to convey to those around you, Pisces. Abundance. And I'm hearing that life is full of opportunities. Like it's coming to you. This can even be, a reward. It can be that your manifestations are happening like right now. But there is something about money and opportunity that almost needs to be put into perspective. Can you tell us about that, Spirit? Wow. Okay, they flew out Believe in the impossible. For some of you, this is about something you've wanted to do, you've wanted to take on. Okay, we have show the world the real you. Ooh, not your appearance. Not what you wear, not what you drive, not where you live, you. Take time to breathe out. Surrender to the divine. You and your loved ones are safe. I feel like this is some reassurance coming to someone in some respect. I feel like the Spirit is ushering in a new experience that maybe you didn't even realize you'd be part of. What can we look at that? What does this mean for Pisces? Government documents. For some of you, I'm hearing get your passport ready. Okay. Family matters. Your spirit guides want your attention, and increasing revenue. Oh my gosh, and you can't make this up. Bottom of the deck, financial blessing, caregiving. For those of you who thought I was nuts going down this storyline, there is something about appreciating what you have, sharing what you have, or maybe even if you're on the receiving end of this, being willing to, accept that. For some of you, there is a major blessing coming to you from having endured something really difficult. I love this message. I really do. So I want to finish with a gateway oracle. What is an important part of this message for you, Pisces? Accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Whoa. Wow. 3 more. We have expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. Embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. Interesting. I'm getting like just immersing yourself in other cultures. There's something about that, and starting fresh. For some of you, you have an idea that you are cultivating that's going to bring you more money. Oh my gosh. And I didn't even look at this. Cultivating prosperity. Yep. Spirit is saying, what you give comes back. That's what I feel is the story. What should you do next? We have the Hermit, the 4 of Wands. You are wise, Pisces. You are wise. This is manifesting a dream. There's something you have, and it could be related to, a cause for celebration, something related to home. And then we have the King of Cups. And I feel like this is your action driven by a deep inner calling, deep emotion, deep feelings, compassion for others. Anything else? 6 of Wands. Beautiful. I mean, between the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, this is auspicious. And it feels like there's going to be a really positive experience or turn of events. Definitely, money-wise, cultivating prosperity. I love this message, and I hope that it inspired you or someone around you, maybe for the cross watchers. I don't know, but this is a really beautiful message. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I don't know if this will get extended. I always ask. members, this will be in your playlist. Incidentally, this is the last month I'm going to offer memberships. I'm going to discontinue them. I've got some things cooking in my life that require a lot of my time. So, yeah, so get while the getting's good, I guess. And Pisces, I will see you in the next video. Have a great month. Take care.